I am a single mom. I provide for myself. I'm very independent.
Guys, meet Sabrina. She's a 4'11", 38-year-old single mom living in the Chicagoland area. And she appeared on Kendra G's dating show. And on this particular episode, Kendra G had another popular internet comedian by the name of @JessNesh, who was helping her out doing the dating show. So before we kind of break these things down, I want to play this entire clip of this lady that I want to focus on and what she's looking for in a man.
I am 38.
All right, 38. And what's your sign?
I am a Virgo.
Come on, Virgos. All right, Virgo.
I'm a whole vibe, baby.
Girl, tell me about it. You boss too, probably. What you do for a living, Virgo?
I am a student and I drive Lyft. I'm a hustler, baby.
Okay, you get out how you live.
I am a single mom. I provide for myself. I'm very independent.
Okay. How many kids you got?
I have one.
Okay, how old?
She is almost 16.
Okay.
She's 15. Yeah.
Nice. Let's just get to it. What kind of man you looking for?
A man that knows what he wants. Of course, I said I'm a Virgo, and Virgos to me are very lovable, and they love hard.
Y'all love real hard.
Yes. So whenever I meet somebody and date them, they're just not for me. I feel like I'm building a bear, and I'm tired of building a bear. I'm all out of that. So
you want to be pre-built?
Me being the person that I am, I'm ready to expand. Like these guys they date different.
When you say date different,
I don't think women really require enough these days. Like I was out of the dating scene for a while. I had got engaged and it didn't work out. But it's like when you get back into the dating pool, like guys are different. And
when was your last relationship? I'm sorry to cut you off.
When was it?
Mm-hmm.
2 years ago, a little bit over 2 years ago.
What are your deal breakers, honey?
Liars, cheaters, manipulators, just a guy that don't know what he wants, not driven.
And why did you not get married?
He grew down. I felt like we didn't match like we did. He changed up his whole energy. It was just like we were in different places. So we agreed to separate and just be cool.
Okay.
Okay, you agree to separate and be cool. Okay, so God, Niche.
Do they have to look a certain way? Your new boo?
I don't want him to be unattractive.
Okay.
I'm not saying I want a pretty boy, but I'm beautiful. I might not be the prettiest woman in the world, but I'm very, you know what I'm saying, on that level for me. So I want him to.
What's that level for you that you're on?
A vibe, baby.
Okay.
I'm a big girl, but I'm fine, and can't nobody tell me nothing different.
Big fine.
So guys, a few things stand out when I'm talking about this particular individual. Number one, they asked her what she does. She drives Uber or Lyft. She's just a hustler. As she says, she's in school, she's a student. But then she talks about, in this particular clip, she's tired of getting men that she has to build. Let's play that again so you understand what she's talking about.
So whenever I meet somebody and date them, they're just not for me. I feel like I'm building a bear, and I'm tired of building a bear. I'm all out of that. So
you want to be pre-built?
Me being the person that I am, I'm ready to expand. Like these guys they date different.
When you say date different,
I don't think women really require enough these days. Like I was out of the dating scene for a while. I had got engaged and it didn't work out. But it's like when you get back into the dating pool, like guys are different.
So guys, the reason why I played that again is because look at her socioeconomic status. She's a lady that hasn't went to college. She's still in school. She doesn't earn a lot of money, I would assume. But you're tired of meeting these men that you're tired of building up. What does that indicate to me? It indicates to me that this is exactly where you are. That's what you can get. It's not, and to me, that particular comment has nothing to do with what she looks like. It has everything to do with what level of achievement she is in life. And clearly she doesn't like where she's at. You know, she's tired of dating these guys. It's different. Women are not asking for enough and all this. But you're 38 years old. You have a 16-year-old child. You've never been married before. You don't make a lot of money. You don't have a whole lot of skills. So what do you think, or where do you think you would rank in against other women in the Chicagoland area? I mean, you have a lot of ladies in Chicago in that area who are very smart. It's the third biggest city in America. There's a lot of black women, white women, Asian women, Hispanic women, all going for top guys that have something to offer. So what makes you feel that a guy would be willing to take on your situation in comparison to somebody else's situation? But here's the really big kicker. I want to play to the part where she says why she didn't get married. Let's play that particular clip.
He grew down. I felt like we didn't mesh like we did. He changed up his whole energy. It was just like we were in different places. So we agreed to separate and just be cool.
So guys, she didn't get married because she felt that he was going down. And it wasn't the same case where she was at, so they decided to be friends. Why was the reason why he was going down? It goes back to the first reason. Probably because that's where you were. And see, there's so much unaccountability, and I get the part that, you know, she talks about something to the effect of, I don't want anybody ugly. I know that I look good. If you want to call that self-confidence and all of that, and I think she addresses her weight at a certain point in the video. That's up to her own discretion. I'm not dealing with that. The red flags to me were even before whatever you feel like her appearance may or may not be. I'm not even really dealing with appearance because I'm dealing with the mentality. And I see a lot of different ladies, skinny, thick, average size. It's always somebody else's fault. And you don't want an unattractive man. I don't know what her level of attractiveness is for men, but you want all these other things that are going to be included in that attractiveness. You want a man that's serious. You want a man that's earning. You want a man that's making money. And then you come to the table with all of this unaccountability, your inability to really do very well in your own personal life. And it seems like for a man that's doing very well, he literally needs to build you up. So if you are an Uber or a Lyft driver and you're still a student and you had to lift guys up or build a bear for them, those guys must have almost been homeless or in prison. So now you're tired of that. But the reason why you're tired of that is because that's what your effort was getting. You got to try harder. You see, the thing about it is this. As men, women can tell us to try harder. You need more money. You need to go to the gym. You don't have enough game. You're too insecure. All of those things. And I won't lie. A lot of that stuff about men is true. I see it. You know, you have a lot of guys who don't know how to talk to women. They can be lame. They can be annoying. They can be cringe. But we're not talking about the fact that a lot of women and what they're looking for, guys, in the same vein, if somebody tells them like similar things, they get seriously offended. Then you're 38 and you come onto a single show and then you look like, to some people in the comment section, very delusional. And the way they were roasting her, I'm not even going to go there because it was just bad. People don't take you serious because you're acting like a person that doesn't live in the real world. And so when men ignore ladies that have this particular vantage point, they tend to get upset. But to be honest, you're just not being very competitive. And that's not men's fault that they don't see you as a competitive partner. You say men these days don't want to date. Women should expect more from the men. But what are they getting if they take somebody with your exact situation? I mean, your situation is equivalent to, for many guys, it's problematic. It's chaotic. It's anarchy. So what guy wants to deal with that has anything positive going on in his life? It's not feasible dealing with what you're talking about. And you want to get upset with men for not wanting to take an L when there's no W in that. Like, it's too much of a risk. If I'm a guy that's doing very well, I don't want to add on somebody like you who, in your own words, you have a history of not being very productive as a woman in your own personal life. So that's risky for a man who is being productive in his own personal life. Even if it's a woman in the shoes on the other foot, I will tell a woman, if you hear a guy like this, you should run from the guy, because it doesn't make any sense. So stop blaming everybody else for why you are where you are, and look at the steps that you took and why you are where you are. And you'll be surprised to find out that it's not anybody's fault, especially a man's. It is yours. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Produce for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.